On July 28, 2012, these three protesters arrived on the grounds of the Y-12 National Security Complex. It's also known as the Fort Knox of Uranium.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you get in?
Well, for them, it just involved about a 1 mile hike in the middle of the night over a wooded ridge. This Y-12 facility is in a valley, and it involved cutting through 4 fences. One was a boundary fence, and then 3 were fences that surrounded the storage facility that were alarmed, wired with sensors. So what it took to get as far as they did was essentially just bolt cutters that they bought from a hardware store. These were otherwise conventional chain link fences, and they cut their way through and got there all the way to this building, realized that the building they were at is exactly where they wanted to be, and then they spray painted biblical messages on the outside of it, threw human blood on it, and chipped away at the corner with sledgehammers to essentially begin the actual work of transforming swords into plowshares, that command from the book of Isaiah and the Bible. They wanted to begin that work literally. And then they essentially waited to be arrested.
And where did they get the blood?
The blood was drawn from a few activists that had remained in storage. Normally in these types of actions, the activists used their own blood. In this case, they used blood from other activists, including one man who had died years ago, and his blood was stored, and who had participated at protests at Y-12. So it was symbolic in a way that the blood they were throwing on this storage facility, part of it came from a man who objected and protested at this site for many years, but died a few years ago. So it came from other activists.